Schumer is he's nervous as a pregnant nun. It's hard to believe that anyone can fit that much stupid into their head. I think all those people need to pop a Zoloft and relax a little bit. Anybody that tells you that they know what the short-term impact of these tariffs is going to be on the economy has been homeschooled by a day drinker. If you hate cops just because they're cops, you don't know anything about them, then next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
Few people roast Washington and logic more with charm and more truth than my next guest. He's the most quotable senator maybe ever. He is John Kennedy.
This shutdown is a reflection of how absurd the demands are of the socialist wing of the Democratic Party, which is, of course, telling Senator Schumer what to do. We asked for, you've heard the term clean CR. That just means we didn't ask for anything to open government and negotiate a new budget for the next 6 or 7 weeks. And the Loon Wing and Senator Schumer have said we'll only agree to open it if you give us $1.5 trillion. Well, we're not going to do that. If we did do that, Brian, you would see inflation go through the roof. Mm-hmm. You would see long-term interest rates go through the roof. And I don't see an end in sight. I really don't. If we're still shut down in 2 weeks, my suggestion is that we lock Thune and Schumer into a room with Katie Porter and tell them they can't come out till they make a deal.
Absolutely. That would be a scary sight. And lastly, just as we try to fund the government, I think the problem is, to a degree, is that you're asking for nothing and they're asking you to undo the big, beautiful bill, including a lot of the rescissions that went through. So therefore, when they say meet halfway, you're not even out of the blocks. Like, where do you want to meet? You haven't asked for anything.
Yeah. Well, this is just crazy. Somebody asked me yesterday to describe it. I said it's like the game room in a mental hospital. That's what the Senate is like right now. I'm prepared to just stay shut down. I'm sorry for all the pain it's causing. Our military's not going to be paid for a while, and I'm really, the pain that is causing the American people breaks my heart. But I don't know what else to do. We can't just, they basically want us to repeal the one big beautiful bill and spend $1.5 trillion. And we can't do that. It would really hurt the country. But we can't just give the Loon Wing of the Democratic Party $1.5 trillion.
Right.
We can't do it. I'm not going to vote to do it.
Well, Schumer's as nervous as a pregnant nun, and it's hard to believe anyone can fit that much stupid into one head. I think half this town needs to pop a Zoloft and take a long nap. Anybody who tells you they know what the short-term impact of these tariffs will be, well, that fella's been homeschooled by a day drinker. Look, if you hate cops just because they're cops, you don't know a thing about them, and the next time you're in trouble, don't call 911. Call a crackhead. This shutdown mess? It's not complicated. It's just stupid. The socialist wing of the Democratic Party is pulling the strings, and poor Senator Schumer's just dancing to their tune. They're saying, we'll open the government only if you give us $1.5 trillion. Well, we're not going to do that. If we did, inflation would skyrocket, interest rates would soar, and the American people would get clobbered again. Somebody asked me yesterday how I'd describe the Senate right now. I said, it's like the game room in a mental hospital. Nobody's making sense, everyone's screaming, and somehow they think that's progress. I'm ready to keep the government shut down if that's what it takes. Not because I want to. I hate what it's doing to our troops and working families, but because I can't in good conscience hand over $1.5 trillion to the far-left wish list. We've got to stop treating taxpayer money like it grows on a magic tree in Schumer's backyard. Maybe if we locked Schumer, Thune, and Katie Porter in a room and told them they can't come out until they cut a deal, we'd get somewhere. But right now, Washington's acting like it's allergic to common sense, and that, my friends, is why this place looks less like a government and more like, you guessed